Purim story is at its climax. Haman's plot to destroy the Jewish people seems to be going according to plan. Mordechai, on the other side, is trying to derive his own plan to stop him. He turns to Esther, the woman on the inside, and he tries to convince her to go and stand up for the Jewish people. Now you would imagine, if you're trying to convince somebody to stand up for the Jewish people in a difficult point in history, you would explain to them that they're the only one that can do it. They're needed. The Jewish people are looking to her because no one else can stand there in her place. But if you look at the Psukim themselves, Mordechai says something totally different. He turns to Esther and says, Im hacharesh tacharishi be'et azot, revach v'atzala yamod la'Yehudim b'makom acher. If you're quiet at this point, someone else will save them. Don't worry. How is this supposed to convince Esther? What, that someone else can do it and not her? People generally believe that if God is in charge, that means that we don't have a place. And that seems to be what Mordechai is saying to Esther. You know, if you don't do it, someone else will. God will find another way to save the Jewish people. However, if you really think deeply about that statement, God is in charge, you actually come to the opposite conclusion. And that's Mordechai's next statement. Umi yodea im la'et kazot higat lamalchut. Because if you believe that Hashem is in charge, then also God is the one that planned that you'll be here in this moment at this time. If you believe that God is in charge, then you believe that you are here for a purpose. And that's the conclusion that Esther makes. If I believe that Hashem is the one in charge, you know what? He can find a way to save the Jewish people in a different manner. However, He also found a way to put me here right now. Belief in Hashem, belief that God is running the world, is the most empowering message. It means that I'm here for a reason. Now you might think that the next step is that if I'm here for a reason, I'm here because God placed me here, that turns you into a person that thinks only about themselves, that thinks that they're the center of the universe. However, Esther takes it to the next conclusion, the opposite conclusion again. She says, if I'm here for a reason, then everyone's here for a reason. And therefore, my feeling of partnering with God to save the Jewish people should be joined together with the rest of the Jewish people. Lech knoset kol hayudim. She says, Mordechai, if I believe this about myself, and I believe this about everyone else. Go and call all the Jewish people to join me in partnering with Hashem to save the Jewish people. And this is the message that we take every single Purim with the 4 mitzvot that we do on this day. The Megillah that we read talks about how Esther and the Jewish people partnered with Hashem to save them. And then we turn to all of our friends and we have a mishteh, mishloach manot, and metanot lev, because we believe that we and everyone else around us are here because we believe that Hashem placed us here for a reason. Purim Sameach.